President Jair Bolsonaro has never hidden his admiration for the military that he served in as a young army captain before entering politics. While still a congressman, he said its mistake, while in power from 1964 to 1985, was not to kill more. He's since moderated his language.
It's not about celebrating, remembering, or looking back to see what went wrong or right. It's about how we can use this for the good of Brazil in the future.
However, some of his supporters have been more direct.
I think it's fantastic. I think Brazil has to celebrate March 31st. It's a date when Brazil almost became a communist country. We could have become a Venezuela or North Korea.
This museum in Sao Paulo is the only place in Brazil dedicated to victims of the military government. The building of former police headquarters, where opponents of the regime were detained.
This place preserves memories through the testimonies of survivors and a collection of documents. That all combines with the importance of this building. Altogether, they help to recreate a period of our history.
Maurice was 21 years old when he was detained in 1970 and spent 4 years in prison.
This uproar created by the president has reopened the debate. We have two opposing forces. One is the force of resistance, those who resisted during those days, but also researchers and historians that understand history. On the other hand, we have retrograde forces who want to celebrate a past that in fact should be abhorred.
Previous commemorations were ended by former President Dilma Rousseff, whose government in 2014 ordered a truth commission into abuses carried out during military rule. She herself, as a one-time Marxist rebel, was imprisoned and tortured. Brazil never prosecuted members of its military who enjoyed an amnesty implemented before they left office. That's a marked contrast to neighbouring countries such as Argentina, where last Sunday hundreds of thousands took to the streets on the anniversary of their 1976 military coup to cry, "Never again." Bolsonaro said he will leave individual commanders to carry out what he called appropriate commemorations to mark Sunday's anniversary. Opponents will hold their own protests, including a silent march in Sao Paulo, while the debate still rages in Brazil over whether to celebrate or to condemn its military past. Daniel Schweimler, Al Jazeera.